Welcome. In front of me I have the OnePlus Pad Go 2, and today I'll be going over unboxing along with a quick look at this device, see its specifications, build quality, and just give you my general opinions about it. I do want to kind of first talk about the look right here. This for some reason screams to me iPad, which is kind of, I mean, I guess OnePlus is trying to constantly copy them, but yeah, this is kind of getting ridiculous, I would say, to what extent they're going. But anyway, I just open it up. So we have two little pull tabs right here, which pull off in one piece. Samsung, you should take a note how you're supposed to do this. Okay, now let's flip it over, and inside here, right off the bat, we have the tablet itself. There we go. Now this camera looks even crappier than on the photo. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna set it up to the side for the time being, as we also have something in here, which appears to be charging cable. Typical OnePlus flavor right here, and instruction. And that's it. Literally nothing else in the box. Great. So, just yeet that and move to the device. So, booting it up, we will be presented with a whopping 12.1 inches display. Come on, turn on. There we go. And the display right here is unfortunately just a LCD IPS with 120 Hz refresh rate. Surprisingly enough, it also has Dolby Vision support and a typical brightness of 900 nits. It boasts 86.8% screen to body ratio and a pixel density of 283 pixels per inch. And the resolution for this is at 1980 by 2800. So I would say a pretty okay resolution for the tablet. I'm just kind of sad that it's not using the AMOLED display or OLED one. That would have been so much nicer, especially for content viewing, like for instance TV, shows, Netflix and all that stuff. But nonetheless, it's still nice that they included a 120 Hz refresh rate right here. So quickly going through the setup just so you can take a look at the, I believe it's OxygenOS that it's running on here. Now I am going to skip everything as we don't really care about this. There we go. Now, as you've probably seen going through the setup right here, it bears resemblance to other devices like Oppo, Vivo, and Realme. Now, the reason for that is this is kind of owned by the same company, so their OSs, even though they're named differently, they're basically the same thing. Even the clone phone app that it comes in here, or in this case tablet one, still same thing, basically works interchangeably between all of these four devices. So anyway, so here's our device home screen. Pretty almost minimal bloatware. I think. Wait, let's see. We have things like Netflix right here. We have LinkedIn for some reason, and some other crap right here. But still, this is pretty minimal in terms of bloatware. Now, going into the settings, let's take a look at the, probably right here. There we go. We are running OxygenOS 16.0.1, and this specific version of the device has 128 gigabytes of storage. There is a 256 gig version, and it has 12 gigabytes of RAM. Sorry, 8 gigabytes of RAM, my bad. So both of them do have the same kind of amount. And it's being powered by a MediaTek 7300 Ultra. Comes with 10,050 mAh battery. Here's our RAM. Now you can see we have 8 plus 8. It's converting some of this storage right here into RAM. Now, generally this is fine, especially when you have a lower amount of RAM right here. It might help you in accessing different applications quicker, but as it's gonna store them open in RAM a little bit longer. But if you're getting into a position where it's constantly like rewriting this, it might actually damage over time the storage, as normal storage like this one is primarily used to store data, not to have it very frequently written over and then removed and, you know, rinse and repeat this process hundreds of times per day. This will damage your device, or specifically storage, as storages like this have a rating for how much data they can read onto it, like repeatedly. So once you surpass that, it will eventually start malfunctioning. So depending on how often you use it, how often it removes it and rewrites it, it might have some kind of impact on the storage, which no one really ever talks about. But anyway, let's continue on. You can see in terms of cameras right here, we are looking at a dual 8 megapixel sensors, which are listed right over here. And to be more precise, actually, sorry, we're not going to be more precise, as even GSM Arena doesn't have any more info. But both of these cameras do 1080p 30 frames. And just to do a double check of this, we can open it up while using the app. And let's go to video. So here we have 1080p 30. And we have 720p 30. So literally nothing else in here in terms of quality. And same thing goes if we flip it over and try that again. Again, same thing. So there we go. In terms of cameras, it's not the best, as you probably already gathered by looking at these sensors that we have here. They look absolutely tiny. So anyway, let's continue on with the internals. With that battery that I mentioned being over 10,000 milliamps, we also have a 33 watt charging speed, so that's pretty good. And obviously, that's a Type-C. I just want to mention this just in case you're wondering, but it's a standard. So 33 watts with a pretty damn good processor powering it, and I would say sufficient amount of RAM. Now, one of the most important things in any device will be the price for it, and I should probably brace myself that this is OnePlus. It actually costs 350 euros. That's honestly not that bad. For what you get right here is a damn good tablet for the money. So, sorry if you can hear some kind of noise from behind the door. I apologize, but I can't really do much about it. It's my boss. So anyway, for 350 euros, now I am gonna actually double check it just to be absolutely sure that this is about how much it costs. And yeah, it looks to be about the price. Now obviously this might vary depending on which option you go for, as we have the 128 and 256 gig storage. So if you go for the one that has more storage, you might need to pay a little bit extra. And by the looks of it, you can see there's no expendable storage anywhere on this device. So if you need more, you will need to pay more right out of the box. Now another thing that I want to mention, the aspect ratio for this device, it's not a 16:9, it's more like a 16:10 by the looks of it, or maybe even more. It's not really labeled right here, so I can't really give you like a real figure, but you can see it is a bit, if you're holding it in landscape mode, it's still kind of tall. And when watching movies, even the ones that would be in 16:9, or like YouTube specifically would be a great example for this, you're gonna have black bars on top and the bottom because of this. Now, I do have to say, the tablet feels fine. The bezels right here are pretty good for current times on a tablet that is at this price range. The fact that it has 120 Hz refresh rate is pretty damn good. Battery-wise, it's for a device this size is nothing special, I would say, but it's still a relatively good size. Now, the thing that I would probably like to have a little bit higher would be the charging speed. At 33 watts, it's kind of scratching the bare minimum, I would say, at this point, like 2025. I don't accept any devices that are charging below 33 watts. This is already kind of low. If you consider that, for instance, something like a Xiaomi device can charge at 120, you can see like it's a 4 times faster charging speed compared to what we have right here. And to not kind of be unfair to this, some other companies should put a little bit more effort into this, because dipshits at Samsung think that 25 watts for a flagship phone is okay. This budget, maybe mid-range tablet, I'd probably call it more mid-range, has faster charging than an effing flagship from Samsung. Now that should give you a little bit of an understanding how fucked the Samsung is with their dipshit logic, their conniving piece of shit design where they're trying to more like scoop up as much profit from their devices as humanly possible. They don't give you anything that is really worth your money at this point. Here, actually, I think this is a relatively good price. And that being said, I am not sponsored by OnePlus or anything like that. This is out of our money right here. So this is, completely unbiased opinion that I'm saying. So I have no kind of agenda to tell you that, this device is great, because I'm hoping that OnePlus will come in and just, give me some new devices. I don't really care about that. So this opens up the possibility to talk shit about any device without any kind of repercussion, unlike 90% of YouTubers. Now, one thing that I want to talk about when it comes down to OnePlus and their OxygenOS, it's a pretty nice OS right here. It has a nice flair to it. It looks appealing, I would say, modern, with additional options in here that you don't really see often. So for instance, if we go into display, I believe it's going to be here, home screen settings. So we have a bunch of different settings, which I can't find for the love of God right now. But you can, for instance, edit what kind of toggles we have visible here, notifications. Just generally settings for this device is pretty good. Where it kind of falls apart, which I do want to mention, is, for instance, power saving mode is absolutely abhorrent right here. So if we go into the battery right here, you can see that right now at 60% with the effing 10,000 milliampere battery, we're getting a 26-hour battery life. With the power saving mode, we're only extending that by a measly 2 hours, and with super power saving mode, the one that basically removes your wallpapers and all the other crap, yeah, we're getting another 2 hours of battery life. Now that is a very piss poor amount of battery in power saving mode. Same thing kind of extends to things like do not disturb modes and other settings that you typically have a little bit more control over. Here, they're a bit more cut down. And I don't remember this being like that all the time, so it seems like OnePlus is really going for that Apple logic. Remove the settings to make it as dumb as possible so every grandma can use it. So, in general, I do have to say I still like this. It looks good, runs well, so it's fine. And I think there's not much more to say about the display OS. There's one thing that I did want to also mention, the build quality of this device. So the display right here is MOSH level 6, if I remember correctly. Yep, MOSH level 6. And there's no kind of protection applied to it out of the box. Some devices do come with some kind of foil applied. Nothing like that here. The frame right here is made out of plastic. So again, in terms of durability, not the most durable with such a frame. And the back is, well, it's not really mentioned, but I'm pretty sure it's plastic as well. So in terms of bending, I'm pretty sure I could probably break this easily, so I'm not even gonna try, as plastic doesn't really give you that much structural integrity right here. So yeah. And another thing is we have power button at the very top, and then on the side we have our volume rockers, and it looks like there is no fingerprint sensor on this device whatsoever. Just quickly check in the settings. So we'll be looking for, just search for it. Yep, we have face unlock and a fingerprint. Oh, sorry, nothing. A pin pattern or password and face unlock. So no fingerprint sensor whatsoever anywhere on this device. Now, anyway, that about sums up the video. It was pretty straightforward right here. Nothing really annoying happening. The cameras are a little bit on the lower end in terms of what they can do, but it's a tablet, so that probably gets a pass from almost everyone. Not very many people go out and take photos with their 12-inch tablet. This is more like a computer screen almost. But other than that, the device has pretty damn good specs. It's gonna run super smoothly. with a nice battery smooth refresh rate for the display, good battery life, and if you're looking for a tablet that is affordable, I think this actually will do the job pretty damn well. It even should be doing well in terms of gaming. Might not be getting gaming at the, like peak of it, Genshin Impact max settings, 120 and all that stuff, even though the device is 120. But it should still get you, I would presume, maybe 60. Haven't checked it, but the Dimensity 7300 Ultra is a damn good processor. So anyway, that's about it. So I hope you found this very helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to check the serial number of this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and in this left section we have to scroll all the way down to find About Device. Then let's scroll down again and localize the status, and right here we've got the serial number of this device. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to reset camera preferences on this device. So let's start with opening the camera app, and currently we are on the video mode. You can switch to the photo mode, it doesn't really matter. All you have to do is to tap on the three bars icon here in the left corner and then go to settings. Here let's scroll all the way down, tap on Restore Defaults and tap on Restore, and basically this is it. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to reset network preferences on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section we have to scroll all the way down to find System and Update. Then let's go to Backup and Reset and tap on Reset Device. At the top we've got the option we're looking for, so let's simply tap on it and tap on Reset. And your device will basically reset all network preferences. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to turn off running apps on this device. So first of all, let's open the recents, and if you've got the 3-button navigation, simply tap on the button with the square icon or 3 bars icon, and if you've got the gesture, swipe your finger from the bottom to the center of your device and hold it somewhere here, like that. And here we've got the recents. So all we have to do is to tap on Close, and as you can see there are no recent tasks, which means that we just successfully closed all background apps. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video I want to show you how to enable high performance mode on this device. So let's start by opening settings, and now let's scroll down to battery section, and here you will see 3 different modes, and of course you want to select high performance mode, and you want to confirm it by pressing turn on once again. This is very nice mode for gaming. So that is basically it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to change video resolution on this device. So let's start with opening the camera app, and right now we are in the standard photo mode, so let's switch to the video one. And now we can take a look at this left section here, and at the top we've got the resolution, so let's tap. And in this device, we've got two different options, so all you have to do is to tap on the option you'd like to use. It will be immediately highlighted, and it means that from now on, our device will use the chosen resolution whilst recording a video. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to clear credentials on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section let's scroll down and go to security and privacy. Then let's scroll down again and find more security and privacy, and here scroll and find credential storage. Now let's tap on remove all user certificates and confirm it by tapping on OK. As you can see here, we've got the information, which means that we just successfully removed saved certificates. Moreover, this option is inactive, so we've got another evidence. Alright, that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to change the screen timeout on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section we have to scroll and find display and brightness. Then let's scroll down and find the option auto screen off. And as you can see here, we've got some options from which we can choose. At the top we've got relatively short ones, and at the bottom the longest, which is 30 minutes. So all you have to do is to tap on the option like to use. I'll pick maybe 10 minutes, and as you can see it is immediately notified right here, which means that from now on, after 10 minutes of an activity, this device will black out. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video I want to show you how to schedule power on and off on this device. Let's start by opening settings, and now scroll down to accessibility and convenience. Now scroll down until you see other section, and here you will find schedule power on and off. So let's enable it, and if you tap on it you can set specific time and its frequency. So select preferred days, and let's tap finish button in the same way for auto power off. So that's it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video let me show you how to fix screen color tint on this device. Let's start by opening settings, and now let's go to display and brightness. Now let's go to eye care section right here, and please make sure that eye comfort and sleep option is disabled. Additionally, please make sure that eye protection is disabled, because if it's on, your screen will turn yellowish. So please make sure that everything here is off. That's it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hello, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video I want to show you how to expand RAM on this device. So let's start by opening settings on your device, and now let's scroll down until you reach about device section, and here you will see RAM. First of all, of course, enable RAM expansion so that you could expand it. And now below you can see this slider that you can use to choose how much virtual RAM you want to add. It could be 4 GB, 6 or 8 GB. So use this slider, and after this you want to restart your device to changes take the effect. That's it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video let me show you how to enable developer options on this device. You want to start by opening settings, and now let's scroll down until you see about device section. Now tap on version and tap build number, so that's version number, repeatedly for 7 times, and now you want to enter your PIN. And as you can see, here is message, you are now in developer mode. Now if you go to system and update section, you will see here your developer options. So that's it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to reset all settings on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section we have to scroll all the way down and tap on System and Update. Then let's scroll down again and find Backup and Reset, and tap on Reset Device. Here let's tap on Reset All Settings and tap on Reset. Here we've got the information that the settings will be reset and this operation cannot be undone, so be aware about that and simply tap on Reset. And basically, this is it, simply wait until it will be finished. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video, let me show you how to fix low FPS in games on this device. So let's open settings, and you want to scroll to section display and brightness. Now let's find screen refresh rate. And now let's go to app specific refresh rate. Now you will see a list of all your applications, and from this list you want to find your game. So tap on the game, but I will simply tap on clock, for example, and let's tap 120 Hz option specifically for your game. So that is basically it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to check for the software updates on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section we have to scroll and find System and Update. Before we'll proceed, make sure that you've got the internet connection because it is required, and then tap on Software Update at the top. Your device is now checking for the updates, and basically you can meet 2 different scenarios. So the first one is where your device is up to date and there's nothing to download, and the second one is where the update is available. Your device will download it and then simply tap on Restart Now in order to apply the update. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to activate automatic software updates on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll all the way down to find System and Update. Then let's tap on Software Update and tap on the 3 dots icon in the right upper corner. Now let's tap on Auto Update, and here make sure that this option is marked, I mean that the switcher is turned on. However, I also highly recommend to turn on this option, so Auto Update overnight, thanks to which your device will not only automatically download the update, but it will also automatically apply it to the system and install the newest version. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video, let me show you how to turn off Google Discover on your home screen. So Discover page, this is the feed that you see when you swipe right from your home screen. And if you want to turn it off, then first of all, open this Google Discover page, and now in the top right you want to tap your profile icon. Now let's tap Settings, and now from this menu select Other Settings, and under section App, please disable Discover option. So now let's go back and let's try swiping from the right side, and you can see that here is nothing. It suggests you to enable Discover page. So that is it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video, let me show you how to fix app crashing or freezing on this device. So, if an application on your OnePlus Pad Go 2 is crashing or freezing, it is usually due to some cached data error. So, on your home screen you want to long press the crashing application, like this, and then you want to tap App Information. Now go to Storage Usage, and from here, under Cache section, you will see Clear Cache option. Let's tap it to clear your cache from this application. So after this, your application should work normally. That's it. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video, let me show you how to connect USB OTG devices to this device. So you want to open Settings, and now let's scroll down to Accessibility and Convenience. From here, let's scroll to Other section, and here you will see OTG connection. So please turn this on, and please note that this setting automatically turns off after 10 minutes of inactivity. And that's basically it. All you're gonna do after is plug USB-C OTG adapter into your USB-C port on your tablet, and then connect your USB device, whether it's mouse, drive, etc., to your adapter. So that's it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to update the apps on this device. So first of all, make sure that you've got the internet connection, and then let's open the Play Store. Of course, you will need to log in. Here, let's tap on the circle in the right upper corner, which is your account, and tap on Manage Apps and Device. Then let's tap on Updates. And right here we've got the list of apps which can be updated. So now it's completely up to you. You can either tap on Update All and your device will download all of them, or you can tap on Update one by one manually and update the apps which you want to. So all you have to do is to choose your way, and as you can see now, your device will download the updates, and after that they will be successfully installed and automatically updated. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video I want to show you how to enable read-in mode on this device. Let's start by opening Settings, and now you want to go to section Display and Brightness. From here, find Eye Care, and here at the top you will see Eye Comfort and Sleep. So let's enable it. Additionally, you can tap on Reader Mode, and here select if you want to use True Color, Light Color, or Black and White. So True Color is set by default, but if you select Light Color, the colors will be more, soft, and Black and White option, your device will turn completely black and white. So that is basically it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hey, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video I'll show you how to record screen with internal audio on this device. So let's start by swiping down from the top right corner of the screen to open Quick Settings, and here you will see option Screen Recording. You want to tap on it, and here you will see option Record System Sound. Please enable it. This means that you will record your screen with your internal audio. So let's press Start Recording button, and as you can see here at the top, recording had begun. If you want to stop the video, you want to tap this floating widget, and you can stop your screen recording. And after this, you will find this video in your gallery. So that is basically it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video let me show you how to change font and display size on this device. Let's start by opening settings on your device, and let's enter section home screen, lock screen and style. Now let's go to font section, and here you will see different fonts. There are 4 of them. Additionally, you can change font size, and here you can see this preview of how your text will look like. And additionally, you can change font weight. So if you prefer it to be more bold, and in the very end, tap Apply button to save those changes. So that is basically it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to check the total screen time on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section we have to scroll all the way down to find Digital Wellbeing and Parental Controls. So right here we've got the graph which will show us for how long we've been using this device today. In my case it is 21 minutes, and most of the time I've spent on the settings. Here we've got also the unlocks and notifications count. So you can tap inside the graph and you will be transferred to the dashboard where you can check the total screen time in particular days of the week. You can compare them, and under it you've got the list of apps which we've been using with specific time we've spent on them. Moreover, you can tap directly on the app, for example settings, and again you've got the dashboard, but this time it is tightly connected with this one app. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video let me show you how to enter maintenance mode, which is repair mode on this device. So let's start by opening settings, and now we want to scroll down to System and Update section, and here you will see repair mode. So you can see a little explanation of basically what repair mode is. That is, before you send or bring your device for repair, you can turn on repair mode. In this mode, personal information including photos, videos, contacts, etc. will be hidden. Repair personnel will only be able to use basic functions necessary for troubleshooting. So you want to press Enter Repair Mode button, then confirm it by entering your lock screen password, and now confirm the last time by tapping Enter button. So that's it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to clear the browser on this device. So let's start with opening the browser. In my case it will be Google Chrome, but no worries, this operation is pretty similar in all of the browsers that are commonly used, so I'm pretty sure that you will be able to figure out how to do it on your own browser. So now let's tap on the three dots icon in the right upper corner and tap on Delete Browsing Data. So here we've got some basic options like visited websites, opened tabs, cookies cache, and other site data. Here we can change the time range from last 15 minutes to, for example, last 7 weeks, or even all time, it's up to you, and then tap on Delete Data. However, if you wish to remove some advanced browsing history, just tap on More Options, and here we've got them. So we've got tabs, saved passwords, autofill from data, and site settings. If you want to remove something, make sure that it is marked. I will remove everything. Here again, you can change the time range. Just tap on all time and tap on delete data. And this is how it works. As you can see, we've got the information that we just successfully removed browsing history. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video let me show you how to perform factory reset on this device. Before we start, please make sure that you back up your data because this process permanently deletes all your data from your tablet. That includes your photos, applications, contacts, files, etc. So let's open settings and let's scroll down to System and Update. Now let's go to Backup and Reset option. Let's tap Reset Device, and here let's select Erase all data. And after this you want to tap Clear button to confirm, and after this you have to enter your PIN or password, and after this the data will be erased. Okay, so that is basically it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to allow unknown sources on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section we have to scroll and find Security and Privacy. Then let's scroll down again and find More Security and Privacy, and here we have to localize installation sources. So right here we've got the list of apps which are allowed or not allowed to install some content, and let's pretend that we want to change it. So for example, I would like to download the app from a browser, not from a Google Play Store. So just find it in the list and then tap on the switcher next to it. Your device will ask you if you really want to do it, so just tap on Allowed, and now the Chrome is allowed to install some content. Of course, be aware, because you're doing it on your own responsibility. Some third-party apps aren't verified by the developer, so you may put your data and actually whole device at risk. So remember about that and choose the apps wisely. Of course, you can always remove previously granted permissions. Just tap on the app again, I mean the switcher, and it will be turned off. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to show battery percentage on the status bar in this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find Notifications and Quick Settings. Then let's tap on Status Bar, and right here we've got the battery percentage, and the battery percentage style strongly depends on the battery style itself. So right now we've got the vertical option, and all we can do here is to either turn on or off the percentage just by using this switcher. However, if we will choose the horizontal option, just tap on it, you can now see that we've got three different options. So we can hide the percentage, we can show it outside the battery icon or inside the battery icon. So let me choose, for example, this one, and in the loop option or do not show, again we've got only the switcher. So as you can see, the battery percentage, the display of that option strongly depends on the specific battery style that you will apply. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to soft reset this device. So soft reset or force restart operation will be useful if for some reason your device stopped working properly and it does not respond to your touches. All you have to do is to press the power button, which is located right here, and a volume up button together, which is right here, and wait until you'll see the black screen and then the developer's logo. So let me try to do it. Let me press both of those buttons. I mean, it is not really that much comfortable, so let me maybe do it this way. And here we've got this restart option, but let's pretend that we cannot tap on it. So keep pressing on both of those buttons. It should take approximately 8 to 10 seconds. As you can see, we've got the black screen, which is a great sign. So I didn't feel the vibration, but we've got the developer's logo, so we can release the finger. And now all we have to do is to simply wait until our device will be fully powered on, and hopefully it will work perfectly fine again. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video I want to show you how to change navigation on this device. So let's start by opening settings, and now let's scroll down until you see system and update. Now let's go to system navigation, and here finally you can see two options: buttons or gestures. So if you are on gestures like I'm now, then you can adjust sensitivity to back gesture. This is this one. So use those sliders in order to adjust it for left edge and right edge separately. Okay, and now if you select buttons, you can set location of buttons. It could be center, left or right. Additionally, you can change its layout. Okay, and I feel like that's it. That's how we can switch between system navigations. I really hope that this video helps you. If so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to set the camera timer on this device. So let's start with opening the camera app. And currently we are in the standard photo mode. So let's take a look at this option bar here and tap on the 3 bars icon. The second bar is connected with the timer. We've got 3 different options, so off, 3 and 10 seconds delay. So just tap on 10 seconds delay, it will be immediately highlighted, and as you can see, it is also shown in the shutter button. So all you have to do is to simply tap on this option here, on the shutter button, and from now on your device will count off from 10 or 3, depending on which option you've chosen, and after that time it will take a photo. We've got an additional timer here, which is connected with a night mode that was turned on automatically, and it is right here, so simply tap on it to turn it off completely. And it means that now we've got only the proper timer set. If you wish to turn off the timer, simply go to the 3 bars icon and tap on off. And from now on your device will take photos right after touching the shutter button. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hey, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video I want to show you how to force 120Hz refresh rate for all applications on this device. Let's start by opening settings, and now we want to scroll to section display and brightness. Now let's find here screen refresh rate, and you want to select from the list of options high option. You can see auto select, standard and high, so let's tap on high. And additionally, if you want to use if you want to apply high refresh rate for all applications, then you want to enter section app specific refresh rate, and here you will see a list of all your applications and the refresh rate that is applied to this specific applications. So as you can see, for example, for my Google Maps, I have 60 Hz that is set by default, but I will switch to 120. So you'll have to go to this section and adjust your refresh rate at the highest amount for different applications. So that is basically it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to change the system language on this device. So let's start with opening the settings. So the gear icon, and here in this left section we have to scroll all the way down to find system and update. So let's find the gear icon again. Here in this right section we have to tap on the third option, which is language and region, and then tap on edit. So now let's localize the language which you'd like to apply and tap on this plus icon next to it, and your device will ask you whether you want to change the language. So just tap on yes. So the first option, and now after getting back, you can see that our new language has been immediately applied to the top of the list, and from now on the whole system will be displayed in the chosen language. If you've got more than one languages added here, you can change them. Just tap on it and hold it, and then drag it to the first position. Then tap on this option here, and our device will apply new language. If you wish to remove the languages from this list, just tap on edit and tap on this minus icon next to the language you'd like to delete. And after getting back, you can see that we've got only one language applied. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video, let me show you how to force restart this device. So force restart is an option for you if your screen is completely frozen and does not respond to touch. So all you're gonna do is hold power button and volume up button simultaneously, like this. Keep holding until your screen goes black. Keep holding till the moment until you see a OnePlus logo. When you see this logo, you can release buttons, and your tablet should reboot normally. So simply wait until it turns on. Okay, and that is it. So if this video helps you, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to change date and time on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section we have to scroll down and find system and update. Then let's tap on date and time, which is right here. And now let's tap on this switcher here to turn off the time that is set automatically, because now we can freely tap on date and change it by swiping. The same situation with the time, just swipe and it will be immediately applied. Here you can change the time format, so just tap on it and you can either tap on 12-hour format or 24-hour one. You can also change the time zone, just tap on it, and here we've got the full list. So simply find yours and tap on it, it will be immediately applied. Here you can also use dual clock, just tap on this switcher to turn it on. And basically your device will display two different clocks, and the first one with the time from the place you're currently in, and the second one with the place of your choice. And you can decide how you'd like to display the dual clock, so on the lock screen, home screen, or both. Alright, so to get back to previous options, so the automatic options, simply tap on the switcher right here to use the automatic time. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to enable the developer options on this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section scroll all the way down to find About Device. Then we have to localize the version. Let's go to version and localize version number, which is at the top. Now keep tapping on it until you'll see the information that you're in the developer mode, and go to System and Update. Here, let's tap on developer options, and as you can see here, we've got plenty of advanced settings which we can customize. So for example, you can enable the strict mode, or you can show view updates, change window animation scale, etc. So basically, to turn on the feature, you have to simply tap on the switcher and it will be immediately activated and applied. Of course, you can turn it off the same way, and if you've got the options without the switcher, simply tap on them to open more options to choose from. If you're done with customization of developer options, you can turn them off. Just go to the very top of the list and tap on the switcher. You will need to restart your device, so just tap on restart, and after that operation, the developer options will disappear from the system settings. But of course, no worries, you can customize them again. Just go back to the build number step, or actually version number step, and keep tapping. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hey, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video, let me show you how to fix Wi-Fi connection dropping on this device. So before we start, I need to warn you that this will erase saved Wi-Fi networks and Bluetooth devices, but not your personal data, which allows you to reconnect for your connection. So we're gonna reset network settings. To do that, you want to open settings. Now let's scroll down to System and Update. Now let's tap option Backup and Reset. Now we want to select Reset Device, and now select a Reset Network and Bluetooth settings. Now we want to enter your password, and let's tap a Reset option. Now let's go to Wi-Fi section and re-enter your password to your Wi-Fi network once again to reconnect to your network. Okay, and after this you have to restart your OnePlus Pad Go 2 and additionally restart your router. Okay, so that is basically it. I feel like after this fix, your Wi-Fi should work well. I really hope that this video helps you. If so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video, let me show you how to use 3-finger split screen gesture on this device. So actually 3-finger gesture is responsible for making a screenshot. So let me demonstrate it to you. As you can see, I've made a screenshot. Instead, if you want to use split screen, then you have to use your 2 fingers. So you want to first of all open any kind of application that you want to use for your split screen. And now we want to swipe down from the top center of your screen with your 2 fingers like this, and now select the second application for your split screen. Additionally, you can use this divider at the center on your screen to make the window, split window, smaller or bigger, and if you want to exit split screen mode, all you're gonna do is swipe up from the bottom of your screen like this. Even in your settings, if you go to settings, and now let's scroll down to accessibility and convenience section, and from here select split view, you will see here option swipe down with 2 fingers to split screen. So yeah, 3-finger gesture is responsible for making a screenshot on this device. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video I want to show you how to set up face unlock on this device. So let's start by opening settings, and now let's scroll down to security and privacy. Let's go to security section, and here you will find device unlock. Now let's tap face unlock, tap face, and now you want to confirm by entering your lock screen password. But if you haven't set it up yet, you'll have option to do that, you'll have opportunity to do that. And now when you are on the page enroll face, let's press add now, which is at the bottom side of the screen. Now on your screen you can see this frame, and all you're gonna do is scan your face. Okay, so it says face edit. Let's tap done button, and you can see different sections that you can customize, such as use face data for screen unlock. Additionally, you can lock your applications with your face. But what is really important that you turn on feature require eyes to be open, so that your face was scanned successfully only when your eyes are open. So if you enable this option, you prevent that someone, for example, scans your face while you sleep, for example, and unlocks your phone. So please toggle that on. So that is basically how you can set up face unlock on your OnePlus Pad Go 2. I really hope that this video helps you. If so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to enable the Google backup on this device. So first of all, make sure that you've got the internet connection, and then we can open the settings. Now let's scroll all the way down to find System and Update, and then tap on Backup and Reset. Here we have to tap on Google account, and again remember about internet connection, and tap on Next. Tap on Add Account, and here you can choose who's going to use this device, so just mark the option, tap on the option, and here in this step you can either create a new account if you do not have your own yet, or simply type your email or phone, so let me do it. And then tap on Next. Right here we have to enter the password, and let's tap on Next. So here we've got Google Terms of Service and Privacy Policy. You can tap on them to learn more, and tap on I agree after reading. And here tap on the Google account, and now we can choose the content that we would like to back up, so photos and videos or other device data, or both, it's up to you. I'll pick only this one and tap on confirm. Now we can tap on other device data, and here we can check how much space we've got left. We can manage the storage. So for example, remove some unnecessary files, and under it you've got backup details, so you can check what has already been backed up. So let's go back, and to finish everything, simply tap on backup now. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to enable the night light or comfort mode. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section let's find and tap display and brightness. Then let's go to the eye care, and let's ignore this first option as it is more automatic. So we will focus on the eye protection, which is which we can customize. So just tap on the switcher to turn it on, and you can see that the screen turns a little bit yellowish or amber. It is in order to filter the blue light. What's more, it will be much easier for you to look at the screen at the dim light. Just by using the switcher, you can change the intensity. By going to the left, you can make it cooler, and by going to the right, warmer. Moreover, you can custom the schedule. So just tap on schedule, tap on this switcher, and here you can either turn it on, you can turn it on at custom time, so you can choose the start and the end time, and your device will apply the mode accordingly. So this is how it works here. Moreover, we've got a reader mode, so it can simulate the colors of real paper to make reading easier on your eyes. So we've got the true colors, we've got also light colors, so you can see that the light colors are a little bit dull and washed out, and black and white option. So obviously it's up to you which option you prefer to use. Alright, so this is the whole customization of this option, and if you wish to have much faster access to it, simply unroll the top bar and localize eye comfort. So basically just tap on it to turn it on and tap on it again to turn it off. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to add or remove a Google account in this device. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to scroll and find option users and accounts. Of course, also make sure that you've got the internet connection, because it is required not only for adding the account but also removing it. So now in users and accounts, simply tap on add account and choose Google. Make sure that you've got the internet connection, because it is required, again, just a reminder. And now you can choose who's going to use this device. So I'll pick an adult or a teen. So here in this step, you can either create a new account if you do not have your own yet, or simply type your email or phone. So let me do it. And tap on next. So right here we have to enter the password, and after that tap on next. Here we've got Google Terms of Service and Privacy Policy. You can tap on them to learn more, and tap on I agree after reading. So right here we've got the information about the backup, so you can either turn on the backup or don't backup. I will pick this option. And as you can see, we just successfully added our Google account to this device. Of course, you can also remove it whenever you want to. Just tap on it and tap on remove account. Tap on remove account again, and it will immediately disappear. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up. Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to turn off ads and their personalization. So let's start with opening the settings, and here we have to tap on Wi-Fi. Now let's go to private DNS and mark specified DNS. Then let's tap on DNS address and enter this, so dns.adguard.com, and tap on save. After that, after applying this DNS address, your device will limit the advertisements. Another option is to scroll down in the settings and find Google. Then go to all services and tap on ads. And right here we've got something which is called advertising ID, and basically this feature personalizes your advertisement. So for example, if you are looking for a lamp, or I don't know, a pair of jeans or a shirt or whatever, your device will show you the offers, the advertisements with the offers with that specific item, different variations, maybe different maybe something which is similar, but you know, this is the whole idea of personalizing the advertisements, and that's what the advertising ID is doing. So it just collects the information of what you would like to possibly buy. So first of all, I highly recommend to tap on Reset Advertising ID, tap on Confirm, and then Delete Advertising ID, thanks to which you will limit the personalization of the advertisements. All right, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video I will show you how to use AI Smart Cutout for stickers on this device. So let's start by opening Photos application on your device, and you want to open any photo that has clear object on it, like this. So this object should stand out, and now we want to long press on it, and then when you release your finger you will see 4 options: save, add sticker, copy and share. So I will tap option add sticker, and now you can find a section with your stickers if you tap this pencil icon right here at the top. Now let's scroll down and select stickers. So I have saved 4 such stickers, and all you're gonna do is tap on the sticker to add it over another photo. You can change its size, you can change its rotation like this, and you can create different photos using this stickers feature. Okay, and now let's long press it once again, and additionally you can tap save button. That saves this photo as another photo but without any background. This is PNG. Okay, and what else? You can save this photo, you can save this object to your smart sidebar if you use your smart sidebar. So you can use this feature if you want to quickly drop this sticker into another application, just like this. Okay, and I feel like that's all. Yeah, thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video let me show you how to fix battery drain issues on this device. So let's start by opening settings on your device. Now let's scroll down to battery section, and the first thing that you can try doing is switching to power saving mode. Let's switch it, and as you can see my screen instantly became dark. And as well you can see that you have super power saving mode that lasts even longer than a regular power saving mode. So let's enable it and see how it looks like. That's it. And as you can see, it says that battery can last up to 1 day, 16 hours and 54 seconds. That's really impressive. Additionally, you can edit it in the top right, but I will simply exit it. Okay, now let's go back to settings, and let me switch back to my balanced mode. Next, you have to scroll down to battery usage application, battery usage by application, and see this list and figure out which application consumes the most battery. Okay, now that you have that information, you want to scroll down, and now let's restrict some background usage. So let's go to power saving settings, then select app battery management, and from the list go to application that you do not really care about. I mean that you don't care about receiving instant notifications from this application. And now you want to select restrict background activity. So when you enable it for this specific application, again, I repeat that you do not receive any messages. Okay, and I feel like that's all. I really hope that this video helps you. If so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video let me show you how to enable kid space on this device. So let's open settings on your device and let's scroll down until you see accessibility and convenience section. Now let's scroll to modes, and here you will see kids mode. So first of all, you want to select the applications for your kid. You need to enable toggles next to the applications that you wish to display in your kid space. So let's say it's calculator, a calendar, and camera. Let's tap next button. I skipped one step. So after this, you want to set screen time limit. First of all, decide if you want to set your time limit overall, and next below, if yes, then you have to select basically time limit. Additionally, you can custom it by using this timer. Okay, now let's tap next button, and in the very end, eyesight protection settings. So you can see here two options: ambient light reminder. So we can see the explanation that remind your child to move to a brighter area when the ambient light is too low. And additionally, another feature, eye protecting display, filter blue light to protect your child's eyesight. So decide if you need that, and let's tap OK button. Additionally, you can allow kids mode to send you notifications. Okay, and this is how your kid space looks like. And when you want to exit it, all I'm gonna do is tap this three-dot button in the top right, and let's tap exit button, which turns you to normal regular mode if you enter your lock screen password. You can create home screen shortcut to quickly access your kids mode. So on your home screen you will see this icon, and when you want to open it, simply tap it, and this is your kid space. So that is basically it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video let me show you how to use floating windows on this device. So floating windows, this is absolutely perfect multitasking system that is built into your OnePlus Pad Go 2. And let me show you first of all how to open floating window. So there are a few ways how you can do that. Let's start with the first one. The first one includes a Recents tab. So open any application and you want to go to Recents tab like this. Now here you can see three-dot button, and now let's select floating window. Next way, again from the Recents tab, but you don't want to release your finger, but keep dragging, and here let's go to floating window. Okay, now third way how we can enable floating window is from Smart Sidebar. If you use, of course, your Smart Sidebar, first of all you have to open it and then tap any application to open it as your floating window. And last but not least way how we can open floating window is performing gesture with your four fingers. So you want to open any application and you want to pinch inward with your four fingers on your screen like this, and the application will shrink into floating window. Let me show you once again, just like this. Okay, and now how to manage and resize your windows. You want to drag any of the bottom corners of your window to make it larger or smaller. Additionally, you can move it around by dragging this three-dot button at the top like this. As well, if you tap on this three-dot button, you can select minimize, and it shrinks into this very small bubble, and all we're gonna do is tap on it to bring it back. And from here as well, you can go full screen, or you can completely close your floating window. Okay, so this is basically how it works, and I really hope that this video helps you. If so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hello, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video I want to show you how to enable open canvas multitasking on this device. So to enable open canvas multitasking on this device, you have several methods how we can do that. First method includes Recents tab. So you want to swipe up from the bottom center of your screen like this to open Recents tab, and now at the top of the application preview card you will see three-dot button. You want to tap it, and here you can select floating window or split view. So if you tap on floating window, you will see this window on your screen that you can place around on different positions on your screen by using this three-dot button. And additionally, you can change the size of this floating window by dragging those corners inward or outward to make this window smaller or bigger. Okay, now let's tap three-dot button once again and select split view. So you can see this application placed on the left side of the screen. Now you want to select the second application for your split screen like this, and additionally you can drag this divider at the center of the screen to adjust the size of those split screen windows, just like this. Okay, now the second way how we can open canvas multitasking is by swiping up from the bottom center of your screen when you are inside of the application, but you don't want to release your finger, but you want to keep swiping up, and here you have option to select split view or floating window. So just go for desired method and as well open the second application. Okay, now the third way how you can open canvas multitasking is by performing gesture method. So you want to open application that you wish to use, and you want to swipe down from the top center of your screen with your two fingers like this to split your screen. And now again open the second application, select the second application for your split screen. So this is basically how you can enable open canvas multitasking on OnePlus Pad Go 2, and I really hope that this video helps you. If so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hey, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video I will show you how to create private save for files on this device. So let's start by opening settings, and you want to scroll down to security and privacy section. Now let's scroll to the very bottom until you see section special features, and from here tap private save. But if you haven't created your privacy password yet, you'll have an opportunity to do that, but because I have my privacy password, I need to verify it. Okay, so this is your private save, and as you can see it is divided into 4 sections: images and videos, audio, documents and other files. So how to move your data to your private save? You want to go to a specific section. I'll go to images and videos, and now at the bottom you will see add button. Let's press it. You will see your gallery, and you want to select items simply by tapping on them. I'll go with those 3 photos, and at the bottom I need to press lock button. Additionally, it suggests me deleting those photos from my Google Photos, but I will skip this step. So you can see that I have added 3 items to my private save regarding images and videos. And if I'm not mistaken, those photos should disappear from my gallery. Okay, and the same way it works with other sections such as audio documents and other files. And now how to access your private save quickly. First of all, you need to tap the 3-dot button in the top right when you are in your private save menu. Let's tap settings, and here you will see toggle home screen icon. Let's enable it, and this is how it will look like. Let's tap add, and here is your private save. So let's reset it all, and if I tap on my private save, I need to enter my privacy password, and this is a quick way how to access your private save instead of searching it in your settings. Okay, so but if you, additionally, I forgot to mention that if you want to delete your data from your private save, you want to long press piece of data that you want to delete from your private save, and here you will see unlock button. So let's press it and select storage location. It says no files, and that means that I have deleted those photos from my private save. So that's how it works. I really hope that this video helps you. If so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hey, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video I will show you how to use Smart Sidebar for quick access on this device. So let's start by opening settings and now scroll down to section accessibility and convenience, and from here you will find Smart Sidebar. So first of all, of course, enable Smart Sidebar, and now let's customize it a little bit. So immediately after I enable Smart Sidebar, you can see this little handler that appears on the right edge of my screen, and that is basically your Smart Sidebar. So if you tap floating bar, you can adjust different aspects of your Smart Sidebar. So you can adjust its size, transparency. As you can see, it changes up or down its position, and you can decide on which side you want to display your Smart Sidebar, left or right. Let's go back and let's select sidebar style. It could be one column or 2 columns, it's completely up to you. Okay, I will go with 2 columns. Additionally, you can enable file doc. I will show you later what is it basically, and additionally you can enable show up names. Okay, so now basically how to use this Smart Sidebar. First of all, let's open this Smart Sidebar. You can go to all section and you can tap any application from sidebar to open it as floating window. You can drag it around by long pressing those 3-dot buttons, or you can drag those corners to adjust the size of this floating window. Okay, and basically with the file doc, in your gallery, for example, you want to long press the photo, and now you want to save it to your file doc like this, and it will stay there, allowing you to open this photo in, for example, some messaging application, in email, or let me show you on notes example. So I need to open file doc, tap on file doc, and here select the photo. No, you want to long press and then drag it where you want. it will download itself. So this is how it works. And I feel like that's all from my part for Sidebar for today. I really hope that this video helps you. If so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video, let me show you how to fix system user interface not responding on this device. So you have two main options how you can do that. You can reset cache by performing soft system user interface reset, or the second option is that you can clear your cache using recovery mode. Let's start with the first method. Let's open settings and you want to scroll down to apps section. Now let's tap app management. Now in the top right, tap this three-dot button and tap show system. Now you will get this a very long list, and you want to search here for system user interface. Let's tap here and you can see storage usage section. Let's go here, and under this section cache you want to tap clear cache. After this, please restart your tablet. Okay, and now let's perform the second option with recovery mode. So to do that, to enter recovery mode, first of all you want to completely power off your device. Let's press and hold your power button. Let's press power off, and after this you want to hold power button and volume down button simultaneously. Okay, and now on your screen you have to select your language. Let's go to English, and now let's go to format data, and on your screen you can see this verification code that you have to enter. Of course, do not enter that code that I had, and let's tap format section. Let's wait until the data until cache is wiped. Let's tap OK, and after this you have to wait until your device reboots and turns on. Okay, so finally we've made it. We factory reset our device, and after this you have to set it up. Yes, so please do not forget that this factory reset permanently deletes all personal data, including your photos, applications, contacts, etc. So that is basically it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video helpful, please like it and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this. Hey, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video, let me show you how to use AI Eraser in Photos application. So you want to start by opening photos on your device, and now let's go to any kind of photo that you want to edit. Now in the top part of the screen you will see edit button, which is pencil icon. Now let's tap on AI Eraser, AI editor, and then let's tap AI Eraser. So here you will see three modes, three tools that you can use. The first is Smart Lasso. This is the most popular method of AI erasing. So you have to simply draw a circle around the object that you wish to remove, like this, and AI will automatically will remove this object from your photo. And additionally, here you can see this button compare that you can press to see what was before and after the editing. Now the next tool is paint over. So here you can adjust the size of the brush. You can see how it changes right here, and all we're gonna do is simply brush the object like this. Okay, so I did that not as good. This is for like small pieces on your photo. So for example, let's remove this item. Yeah, it works really better with small objects rather than with big ones. For bigger ones, you have to select Smart Lasso option. And the third tool is Remove People. It identifies people in the background of your photo, and you can remove people from your photo using this tool. Let me find such photo in my gallery. Okay, so for example, this photo, you can see two people out there, and let's open this AI eraser mode and let's select Remove People tool. So it automatically scans this photo and it identifies unwanted people. So let's start removal. And as you can see, sometimes it works not as good as it could work, but still, this is how this tool works. So when you're done, all you're gonna do is tap Done button. Tap Done once again, and when you see the Save button, you can save copy of the second edited photo, or you can simply replace original with edited one. I will save a copy of this. And as you can see, I have my original photo and then edited version. So that is basically how you can use AI Eraser on your OnePlus Pad Go 2. I really hope this video helps you. If so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and let me share with you how to change the 3 buttons navigation into the gestures and the other way around. So let's start with opening the settings, and here in this left section we have to scroll and find System and Update. Then let's tap on the second option, which is System Navigation. Oh, sorry, that was my mistake. System Navigation, and here we have to scroll up because for some reason our device will show us this section, but we want to scroll up to find more options to choose from. So let's start with the buttons. If you've got the gestures and you'd like to use the buttons, simply tap on this option on the left. And now instead of the gestures, we've got those 3 buttons at the bottom of the screen. You can change the button layout if you wish, so you can reorder the back button and the recents. You can also change the location of buttons, so left or right. You can, as you can see here, you've got this, let's say, arrow. So whenever you wish to change the position, you can simply tap on this arrow and your device will move the navigation buttons to the right or to the left. Or you can choose center, and as you can see, they are centered. There is also more space between them. So it's up to you how you wish to use them. Here you can also decide whether you would like to use Circle to Search and Digital Assistant from Google. So this is if it comes to the buttons. We can also set the gestures just by tapping on this animation here, and your device will ask you whether you'd like to learn the gestures through the tutorial. So you can simply tap on Learn. I don't want to do it. So instead of the 3 buttons, we've got this line at the bottom, which is responsible for some gestures. You can hide it just by using this first option. Here you can decide whether you want to use the misstouch prevention option, for example, in game only, full screen, or off completely, up to you. Sensitivity to back gesture, and to be honest, I highly recommend to get back to this option after a while of using the gestures, so you will be able to see whether you need the sensitivity to be higher or lower. And again, circle to search, digital assistant, and swipe animations, which are in their beta version, so you can check them if you wish. And quick note, you can use circle to search only if you've got the gesture guide bar applied or not hidden. Alright, so in order to get back to the previous page, just like by using the back button, you have to swipe your finger from the side to the center. And if you can see this arrow, you can release the finger. The same from the left side. If you wish to come back directly to the home page, swipe your finger from the bottom to the center, just like that. Make sure that this motion is quick and short. And if you wish to open the recents, repeat the gesture, so from the bottom to the center, but hold your finger somewhere here. And this is how to open the recents. Moreover, if you wish to swipe between the apps without entering the recents, you can do it just by swiping your finger at the bottom of the screen from the left to the right or from the right to the left, just like that. And as you can see, we can quickly change or hop between the apps. Alright, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video I want to show you how to customize the taskbar and recent files on this device. So first of all, let's start by opening settings, and now let's scroll down to accessibility and convenience section, and now under Windows and gestures you will see taskbar. Let's open it, and first of all you can see this toggle that is called show taskbar in apps, and you want to enable it. And here's a little explanation below. In gesture navigation mode, if you use gestures as your navigation, taskbar is hidden at the bottom by default and can be shown by swiping up, so you have to swipe up from the bottom center of your screen to open your taskbar. If you use button navigation mode, taskbar will be always visible. Below, additionally, you can see toggle recent files. Let's enable it. And additionally, you can turn on recent apps and suggested apps as well. So you'll see recently opened applications in your taskbar. Okay, so first of all, you can see this gray icon, and if you tap it, you can see different applications. You'll see a list of your applications that you can quickly access. So let's say that you quickly need to use your calculator. So I will go to this list of my applications and simply tap on calculator. Additionally, I can open calculator as my split screen. So I want to long press calculator icon, and here you will see split view line. So let's release my finger and select the second application for my split view. Okay, now you can see this recent files icon, which is blue icon, and here you will see recently added images, documents, and some other data. Let me show on practical example how you can use your recent files. So let's say that I quickly want to drop my image to my notes. So I will open my recent files, and I will long press my image and drop it right here just in my note. Okay, so like this. Additionally, you can open this photo as a floating window by simply tapping on it, tapping on the photo, and this is your floating window. Okay, additionally, if you want to customize your taskbar a little bit, in this case, you can long press application icon that you want to add to your taskbar. And now let's add this icon to your taskbar. If you want to remove it, simply remove it from your taskbar. Okay, and I feel like that's all for taskbar and recent files on your OnePlus Pad Go 2. I really hope that this video helps you. If so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Hi everyone, in front of me I've got a OnePlus Pad Go 2 and let me share with you how to change the wallpaper on this device. So let's begin with opening the settings, and here in this left section we have to find home screen, lock screen and style. So here we've got the Flux themes, thanks to which we can not only change the wallpaper but also the themes. They are combined, I would say, and probably I will choose something from this category later on, but I also wanted to show you how to do it with a solid wallpaper, so with the one that is pre-installed on this device. So let's tap on the wallpapers, and here we've got those which are pre-installed from which we can choose. So we've got plenty of beautiful options to choose from. At the bottom we've got the option interactive, which means that the wallpaper is animated. At the top you've got also your own album, so you can set your own photo as a wallpaper, of course, if you want to. And actually, if you wish to set the wallpaper which is chosen from this section, simply tap on it and then tap on apply to, and you will be able to decide whether you want to set it on the lock screen, home screen or both. But as I said, I'll choose something from the Flux themes, so let me tap on all Flux themes, and we've got plenty of different options from which we can choose. As you can see, they're really nice, really cute. So let me just choose something and I will come back in a second. Alright, so if you'll decide that you want to set a specific theme and a wallpaper, simply tap on it. So now, as you can see, we've got two different screens, I mean the preview of the home screen and the lock screen. So here, for example, you can customize it. You can go to style and you can either enlarge the wallpaper or blur it. So it's up to you whether you want to use that kind of style, that kind of option. Moreover, here we've got this depth option, and now it is it is turned off. So this person is hidden right behind the clock. However, if we will choose the depth, it will be moved forward, so the photo looks like it has layers, etc. So I think it's quite a nice option to use. All right. And the home screen, which we are more interested in. So here we can also change the style. However, here we've got only the blur effect without this, without the enlarging the wallpaper. However, we can do it manually. So if you wish, you can zoom it in or out and change the position of the wallpaper. So up to you, of course. Moreover, here we've got system colors, so if you wish, you can change the colors. You can take the colors from the wallpaper, so those which are kind of pre-installed, let's say, or the custom option. And here you can also tap on wallpaper, and again you will be able to choose from different pre-installed wallpapers. However, here we've got an additional option which is called to use solid color. Let's tap on it, and as you can see now, you can either use gradient or solid one. You can choose the color which you like the most, and you can also change the intensity. So by going to the right, we can make it more pastel-like, and by going to the left, well, basically intense and then dark. So so here we've got an additional option to set the wallpaper. However, I prefer to have it matched with lock screen, so just let me tap on it. So if you wish to apply the wallpaper, simply tap on apply. And be patient, because as you can see, it might take a while. All right. And let's go back. As you can see, the wallpaper has been applied successfully. All right, so that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and leave the thumbs up.
Hi, welcome back to HardReset.info channel. In front of me I have OnePlus Pad Go 2. In this video, let me show you how to hide apps and use privacy password on this device. So let's start by opening settings on your device, and let's scroll down to security and privacy section. Now we want to scroll down to special features, and here you will find hide apps. So let's press the get started button, and if you haven't set your password yet, then you have an opportunity to do that right now. So let's press settings, and here if you tap on use different password type, you will see all types of passwords that you can use. I will go with a pattern, for example, and now you want to confirm your password by entering it once again. That is very important right now because you can link your privacy password to your email, or you can set security question that you can answer later, with the help of which you can reset your privacy password in the case if you forget your password. So that is very important. I will go with recovery email, and here simply enter my current email. Let's press confirm. This is just for the case when you forget your privacy password. So finally, let's press get started button, and you can see different access methods that you will use in order to access your hidden applications. That is access code or home screen folder. So let's go with access code, for example. And now we want to set basically your access code by tapping settings, and here you want to set your access code in this field. But please note that it should start with hash, and it should contain from 1 to 16 numbers in between, and also it should end with hash. So let's do that like this, and let's tap down in the top right to save it. So now the next time that you want to access your hidden apps, you'll have to enter this access code that you have just set up. Let's press done button, and finally let's but before selecting applications that you want to hide, let me show you the second access method. Is simply home screen folder. So let's tap customize, and this is how it will look like on your home screen. You will see this icon that you can change, of course. So I recommend you to select something that is neutral. So for example, music, so that it seemed like it's music, some kind of music application. And additionally, you can give it a name. So let me switch to the other one. Let's save it. And yeah, that is basically it. You will see this icon on your screen, and when you tap it, you will see all your hidden applications. Okay, so let me switch back to access code, and now let's add applications that you want to hide. So here you will see a list of all your applications, and let's say, for example, that I want to hide my clock. I will tap hide home screen icon, and for example, Chrome. So let's go back, and now after this I will go to my phone application, and now I need to enter that code that I set up, and boom, here it is. Those are your hidden applications. From here you can access them. But if you use the second method, let me quickly switch to it. So I will tap this gear icon and go to section access methods, and here tap checkmark next to home screen folder. So on your home screen you will see this folder that says hide apps, or the other name that you set up. Then enter your privacy password, and as well you will see here your hidden applications. Okay, so I feel like that's all for hiding applications on your OnePlus Pad Go 2. I really hope that this video helps you. If so, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more content like this.
Welcome. In front of me is a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and today I will show you how you can capture a screenshot on this device. So, to get started, you will want to open up the content that you wish to capture. Now, for this purpose, I'll be using home screen as an example on my end, but in your case, just open up whatever you want to capture and make sure it is visible on the screen. Whatever you want to make sure it's visible, is captured as a screenshot, make sure it's right now visible on your display, not just partially. And once that's the case, you can capture a screenshot. Now there's, I believe, 2 different ways you can go about it. So let's try the first one, which will be a little bit easier, which would be 3-finger swipe down. And it is working here. For some reason, it gives me the guide on how to use it, even though I just literally did. Now, that being said, there's a couple different ways of capturing that screenshot with a 3-finger gesture. So it's not just a normal screenshot. You can capture a bunch of different cropped screenshots, which are animated right here. So you can just see how to do those and how to use those. I'm going to skip this over. I'm really going to talk about all the different ways you can use this mode. So you can go over that yourself. So that's first way. Now, there's a second way to capture a normal screenshot, and that would be through the power button and volume down power button press, both of them at the same time. So just a click, captures a screenshot, and gives you scroll and share options visible right here at the bottom. And this pop-up does disappear on its own. Now you could see that there was nothing else there, or actually, sorry, nothing else there. There was the more like scroll option here, but if I try to press it, should not work. Yep, nothing happens. And the reason for that is, even though it's visible and most other devices do a nice little feature calling graying out the toggle when it's inaccessible, OnePlus is basically settling, ironically. So that being said, you can use this kind of feature in content that can be scrolled down, just not this one, I guess. Let's see, browser would probably be the best example of this feature. So let's get rid of this. Go back home, piss off. I said piss off. So I'm gonna stick with this one, as this one doesn't have annoying pop-ups constantly. So if you're wondering what this is, it's just basically an alternative to Netflix that is free. I can just watch videos here. I would recommend getting plugin for this once it prompts you to do so. And yeah, from there it can load up shows that are right now out, watch them on a browser, no need to download anything, no need to pay for anything, so that's great. But in any case, you can see I can actually scroll down on here. So with that in mind, I'm going to now do the same thing. So 3-finger swipe down, or power and volume down, and scroll. And typically this will scroll down on its own. Oh, there we go, it's actually doing it right now. So I can press on the screen to stop it from automatically scrolling on its own, and I can do that myself. So I just say I want to exactly finish it right before the top rated starts. There we go. So I'm going to move it so it's not visible right now. Done. And saves it. So now, if I close this, we can find all the screenshots that I have captured by going into the Photos app. Now there's 2 different Photos app on this device. One is the one from OnePlus, and I think it's called Photos or Gallery. Let's see. Nope, it's Photos. So we have Photos from OnePlus, and we have Photos from Google. I personally like Photos from OnePlus, as it makes it a little bit nicer to find whatever you might be looking for. So that's what I'm going to be using, but you can use either one, whichever one is more convenient to you. So once we're in the Photos application, OnePlus version of it, your screenshot and also screen recordings and every other media here will be visible on the first kind of page. So it's all going to be jumbled up in here. Now there is a much better way to locate your screenshots, and that would be by going into your albums, and in albums you're going to find album called screenshots. Now that being said, in here you actually find screenshots and screen recordings, which you can see one right here. But if you capture a lot of screenshots and screen recordings and they are right now jumbled up together and making it a little bit harder for you to find whatever you'll be looking for, you can actually click right here on this button and then select to only show photos. And you can see it just vanished the videos right here. So now we only see photos, and here are all the screenshots that I've captured. So this one is the actual scrollable one. You can see I can actually scroll down on it once it's fully like zoomed in to fill the screen. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. So that's one. And we have the other ones that I have captured here as well. So there we go. Now, with that being said, I hope you found this very helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and today I will show you how you can enable and also set up your Do Not Disturb mode. So let's get started by swiping down from the top right side of our screen, right here, like so, and this will bring down our toggles. One of those should be a Do Not Disturb mode visible somewhere at the very beginning, but if you can't see it in this list or any other pages, as there is multiple, you can add that toggle by clicking right here on this pencil and then on the plus. And every toggle that is this kind of more visible tone will be a toggle that you can add additionally to this list, while the ones that are grayed out a little bit, those are the ones that exist. As you can see, we have these two, reader mode. So it's added right here, so it's grayed out in here. So from here, you would be obviously looking for the Do Not Disturb mode. Once you find it, just simply tap on it like so, and it gets added, and you're good to go. And click right here, and then on Done, and it's now added. Though for some reason grayed out. Oh, bypass charging. Oh, that's kind of a neat feature. You can actually charge your device while, or only charge your device while skipping the battery. So for playing games or watching content, if you're at home, that's actually a nice thing, so it doesn't damage the battery. But anyway, let's go back to our Do Not Disturb mode. So here, once you find this toggle, the first time around, I recommend holding it and then selecting More Settings. Sorry for the brightness, I mean for the focus, there we go. Come on, camera, there we go. Now you can see OnePlus isn't the greatest when it comes down to options for Do Not Disturb mode or most other features, unfortunately. So in here we have schedule, calls, messages, and apps, and that's about it. So under schedule, you can select a fully automatic schedule, so it will turn the mode on and off at a provided day of the week and start and end time. Now there's always one pre-made called sleeping, starts at 10 p.m, ends at 7 a.m. all week long. It is turned off by default, so you can turn it on if you want to, or you can tap on the text itself to change the parameters of it. Additionally, you can have multiple different schedules running at the same time, and you can set them to whatever you want. I'm going to actually set one up right now as a precaution for manual usage. So I will be choosing one that is basically running for a single minute somewhere throughout the night, so it won't interfere with me and my usage. So I'm going to set it to maybe 3 a.m. That seems like a good time in the middle of the night. And I'm going to create another one at 3:01 a.m. There we go, all week long. Now, it's important to have it sometimes where you don't really care for it and running all week long. And this will mean that, for instance, when you're sleeping, this mode will try to turn on, and then also a minute later it will turn off. Now, right now it doesn't really make much sense, but I'm going to explain this in a moment why that will be important to you. So let's save it up right here. It will become enabled, which is good, and we can just leave. So this will be my schedule that I set up just as a kind of safety measure. Now, under calls and messages, I can choose who can call you or message you. Unfortunately, this option isn't separated like on other devices. You have to choose same option for both. And we have none, everyone, contacts, or favorites. You can choose whichever one you want. And additionally, there's another toggle missing right here, which would allow repeated callers. Now, there's a tablet, so that might not be such a loss right here. But still, it didn't need to be removed. It still could have been here. And lastly, we can add applications to be excluded from this mode. So when it's enabled, those apps still would be able to give you notifications and just annoy you even when this mode is enabled. So once everything is set up right here, we can just close this, find the toggle, and simply tap on it to enable it. It will give you this pop-up, turn on Do Not Disturb. In Do Not Disturb mode, you will only receive notifications and notifications for alarms, timers, and calendar events. The box Do Not Remind again is enabled, so we're going to continue. And this message is actually inaccurate, as also calls and messages will be included in that depending on how you have set them up. Well, that wasn't mentioned right there in that message. So now with this mode enabled, you will need to, for the most part, remember to turn it off. Otherwise this mode would run indefinitely. So you would have to find this toggle and tap on it. Now here comes the precaution that I set up, the 1-minute schedule. Reason for that schedule is when I enable this and forget about it, sometimes throughout the night, this device would then try to enable Do Not Disturb mode, but it is already turned on. So obviously, it's not going to turn it on twice. It's just going to keep it on. And 1 minute later, once the timer passes, it's actually going to turn it off. So therefore, it's going to just disable your Do Not Disturb mode, which is giving you that peace of mind that this mode isn't running indefinitely in the background. Some other devices, ones that actually have a little bit more options in there, like they normally do give you the option to choose what happens when you press on this toggle manually, which actually includes setting up a timer for it. But here we have to go kind of like a roundabout way to get this solved, as we don't have those options here. So anyway, this should be working just fine for you to have it turned off. Unfortunately, it is going to basically happen once per day. So your mode will still run for a prolonged period of time, but still much shorter than if you forget about it, don't have it set up, and then remember about it a week later. So, anyway, that's about it. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and today I'll show you how you can enable power saving mode on this device. So, to get started, you will want to swipe down from the top right side of the screen, like so, and this will bring down your toggles. Now in here, I believe by default you should have power saving mode visible on one of the pages. You can see it right here. I'm not sure if this isn't the one that I added myself, but if you can't see it anywhere, you can add it by clicking right here on this pencil, and then plus, and every more visible toggle right here will be the one that I can add additionally, while the grayer looking ones are ones that are already added. As you can see, reader mode is here, gray, because it's already added here. So I do have power saving mode already added, but I do want to show you one more option that you can add on top of that, which is the super power saving mode. So you can click on it, it gets automatically added. Now let's click on the done right here, and we're good to go. Now, I will be honest right here, both of these modes are absolutely pathetic in terms of saving power, and there are better ways that I'm going to mention at the end of the videos and preserving your battery life. But for people that are strictly interested in this for some reason, I'm going to show you this and also explain a little bit about it. So number one, normal power saving mode, when you tap on it, it gets you this pop-up, turn on power saving mode. Battery life will be extended, but system performance will be reduced and some functions will be disabled. Now the box do not show this again as checked by default, so we're going to turn on, and voila, it's now enabled. Now for reduction in performance and whatever else it's doing in the background, this absolute joke of a mode will get us, it's called the toggle, will get us a 1.5 hours of battery life. Are you kidding me? I can get much better results by lowering down the effing brightness myself. This is inexcusable for a power saving mode. And while we're here, we also have the super power saving mode, the mode that's supposed to get you basically a super amount of battery life. And this absolute pathetic trash right here gets you additional hour and 30 minutes. Wow. Groundbreaking battery results right here. Let's turn it on so you can see how that looks like. For this horrendous experience right here, you get additional 1.5 hours of battery life for literally gutting your device. Shit, I think you might as well turn off your device and it will get you much better battery life without needing to gut it like this. Or you don't even need to turn it off. You actually can get much better battery life through other means. So let's exit this trash right here because it is god awful. Let me just flip it back to landscape. There we go. So because both of these modes are just poor excuses for something that is masquerading as a power saving mode, or trying to pretend to be one. So what we can do to preserve battery life much better, or you can also add them on top of the power saving mode if you want to. So we can do this. I'm going to swipe from the top again, and here we're going to look for literally everything that we want to turn off, that we won't be using. So these are kind of like a starter. There's last one that I'm going to mention, which will be the best one. So most of these will impact your battery while not using the device. So things like Wi-Fi. If you have SIM support, then you can choose either mobile data or, which this one does, as you can see there is mobile data right here. So you can choose either one. I don't have a SIM card, so I could stick with Wi-Fi. If I'm outside of my home, I obviously would probably turn off Wi-Fi, as I most certainly won't have access to it outside of my home or any kind of like coffee shops or something like that. So it basically becomes useless, but it is constantly looking for signals, therefore draining the battery. So that can be gone. Another thing would be location. You don't need it. Most of the time, this is just kind of running in the background, constantly relaying where you are located to applications that have no business knowing 24/7 where you're located at. So turning it off will get you a little bit of battery life. Now, another thing would be, let's see what we else have in here. Add. It actually looks like that's all we have in here for power consuming features that are running obviously in the background. So the last one that will get you the best battery life, though this one won't be doing it idle in the background. This will be primarily for usage. So when screen is on, you're doing something like I am right now. To save battery, I can just lower down the brightness. Now I lowered it a little bit too much, but just going from like whatever is max right here to half will yield you probably 3 times more battery life than what power saving mode does. So obviously this is going to be a much better way to try to preserve your battery life over the trash power saving mode that we have right here. And just to kind of also give you examples of how this mode is supposed to work, the power saving one, and it does, for instance, on Xiaomi devices where it's done correctly. So when you have, for instance, 21 hours of normal battery life, like we have right here, in power saving mode, you'd be getting 30 hours or more. And then the super power saving mode would be getting you 150 hours of extra battery life. So you can see that 150 and 24 is a little bit of a discrepancy of what you would be expecting from such a mode and how much it basically guts your device from in terms of usability. So as long as this piece of garbage is giving you only 24 hours, I don't think it's really worth using it. So you might as well do it yourself, not using the power saving mode. Once it starts giving you 100 hours of battery life, if not more, considering this is like probably 7,000 milliamps hour battery, then there's no reason to really double in this mode. And even the power saving mode is kind of wonky, as it does kind of change how the device works. And it only gives you like 1.5 hours of battery life, which is not much. So anyway, let me just turn that off. Bye bye, you're useless anyway. So anyway, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is a OnePlus Pad Go 2, and today I'll show you how you can record a screen on this device. So, to get started, you will want to swipe down from the top right side of the screen, which will bring down your toggles. And in here, one of those toggles should be a screen recorder. Now, for me, it is visible right here on the first page, as we do have a couple pages. So if you don't see it on the first one, you can swipe to the left, and this will show you additional pages. And if you still can't see it, you can add it by clicking right here on this pencil. Then click on the plus. And here, everything that is this darker tone, so basically brighter in general, I would say maybe, are the toggles that you can add additionally. The dimmed ones are ones that are already added. And you can see, for instance, we have here the reader mode, and you can see it's right here, so it's already added. So anyway, you're looking obviously for the screen recorder. Once you find it, you can just simply tap on it by a single like normal tap, and from there click on done, and you would be good to go. So once you see the screen recorder in here, first time I recommend holding it and then selecting more settings. And here I will be like straight up front, options here are absolutely a joke. For a device released this year and how much it can, the settings right here are just absolute kind of joke. So you can see we can set the resolution to the resolution of the device, which is 2K. That's fine. And it actually sets it to 32 megabits. Now, I'm saying that this is a joke, even though specifically this one is a little bit better compared to other OnePlus devices, specifically phones. And the reason for that is, for instance, high, medium, and low, these are kind of set. 32 megabits is the highest you can go. Under custom, you can see 32 is max, 2K is max, and nothing else there. Now, there could be more options. Cheaper devices can go up to 100 megabits and no problem. So not sure why here you have such a limited amount of options. And on top of that, I believe 32 megabits here at least will be sufficient enough for what the device can do, which is also see with the refresh rate. So you can see we can do 30, 60, and dynamic. The device is set to dynamic, which means it will be picking, adjusting the frame rate up to 120 frames if there is a content that is being displayed at this frame rate. In general, I probably will recommend utilizing actually just 60. And so the 32 megabits should be sufficient enough. But if you want to utilize that 120 frames and you're at 2K, 32 megabits might create some artifacts. So sometimes the image might get a little bit fuzzy looking in motion. And that would be obviously a limitation of the settings right here. So something to keep in mind. But generally, I think 60 will be the better option. 60 is the kind of like a de facto go-to option for most media. So if you're using YouTube, that's in 60. Watching TV shows and all that on Netflix, that's like actually even below 60. That's like 24 frames. But in general, 60 will be the social media videos and everything like that will be in 60. So for that purpose, you can stick with that one. If you're planning to record gameplays maybe on this device, then you could possibly utilize the dynamic one. But if you're not planning to gameplays, stick with 60. And we also have sound options. I'm not going to talk about them right here as they will show up again. And some other toggles, which aren't as important. So let's close this up, find the toggle once again. And this time around, we're going to just click on it. First time around, it will ask us for permission to record audio. We're going to select while using the app and then get started. And here it is. The sound settings, like I mentioned, will show up again. So you can select whichever option you want, either system sound or microphone or both if you want to. But if you're planning to record both, I will recommend using headphones or turning down the volume on your tablet. Just like straight up muting it right here. And a reason for that is the sound that is going to be recorded, at least the system sound, is actually recorded internally. So you don't need to hear it. But when it comes down to the sound, like when it's coming through speakers, it's getting recorded internally, comes through speakers, and then gets recorded second time through microphone if it can hear it. So obviously that would create an unwanted echo effect. Therefore, I do recommend using headphones for that specific purpose. Now, alternatively, you can just stick to one of these options and not record both at the same time. And that would obviously also kind of remove the problem, or just mute the sound. And that should also be okay. Now, I'm going to stick with the system sound and then start recording right here, which does begin it. It gives you this dynamic island look right here. So whatever you'll do right now will be recorded. Now, for the most part, you can open up applications and record them just fine. So just to kind of showcase this, I'm going to open up a couple different things right here. There we go. Now, I also want to show something that you will probably experience at one point or another. So that will be with god-awful applications like Netflix. And let's see if we have another culprit right here that I always love to take my time to shit on, but it's not here. So it doesn't come pre-installed, but Netflix does. So because it does come pre-installed with this device, I am surely going to take my time completely shitting on it. Okay, well, guess I don't have internet connection. I am connected. There we go. Now, props to OnePlus. They do give you this pop-up right here. Protected content can be recorded. So they give you this pop-up, which almost no other device does. So that's pretty good. At least you're aware that scummy piece of shit application is just blocking you from using your device the way you want to. Now, that being said, let me just stop this by clicking on the square. This will save it to the photos. But I want to talk about one thing. The reason why I find this problematic is because this application, Netflix, which is one that comes pre-installed with the device, has never been installed by me. Nor do I own the account for it, nor have I ever given it any kind of permission to do literally anything on my device, like exist on it. And that's not even mentioning whatever it's doing on its whim without ever asking for that permission, like blocking my screen recorder. Now, I see that as a problematic kind of option that, for instance, someone like Netflix can utilize. On what effing grounds are they able to change how my device does any kind of functions without ever even asking for permission? And mind it, because I'm not signed in, I actually don't own an account of Netflix, never did. Therefore, I have never agreed to terms of service nor use. So I don't give two shits fuck on what this application wants to do or prevent from happening, as I never agreed to anything. So, because of that, I'm going to actually give you alternatives to this piece of shit, and this can go to the trash, as those alternatives will be free. Go screw yourself, Netflix. Shouldn't have been effing around on the devices without permission. So, anyway, once we get rid of this piece of shit, we can move to the photos, and at the end, like I said, I will be showing you alternatives that you can utilize. Now, Google wants to obviously sync everything to the cloud, because God forbid you have privacy. I'm going to get rid of that, as we don't need that. We have storage on our device. Let me just brighten it up a little bit. So, once you open up your Photos application, I'm using the one from OnePlus, but you do have photos from Google as well. Although, myself, I prefer this one. So, in here, you will be able to see all your photos right here and videos, which will also show you your screen recordings, as you can see. Now, if you're trying to find something older that you have captured some time ago, it will be much easier to navigate into albums. And in albums, look for the screenshots album. Now, I know this isn't a screenshot, it's a screen recording, but screenshot album actually contains both screenshots and screen recordings. And on top of that, you can click right here if you have obviously both and a lot of it. And you can then just show or select the thing to show you only videos. And therefore, it would get rid of every other kind of screenshot that you might have here and only show you your screen recordings, making it much easier for you to locate whatever you would be looking for. Anyway, and from here, you can obviously start to view the recording. And I'm going to skip it through a little bit. So you can see here is the application that was recorded. And what you're about to see is Netflix in a moment, which wasn't recorded because, of course, it wasn't. And another application like this would be something like Spotify, for instance, which also comes quite often pre-installed with devices. So because of that, I'm also going to just give a quick shout out to some alternatives to that as well. Now, for quick explanation of this feature that is blocking your screen recorder. It's a feature of Android, and it's designed to protect the privacy and security of the user. Boy oh boy, do you feel protected and secure by Netflix when they're blocking your screen recorder from recording a screen, because there's so much personal data in there, right? So obviously, you can quickly assess that this isn't done for your benefit. It's done so whoever owns Netflix can afford another Aston Martin or Porsche. So why would I give two shits about what he wants when I want to record screen? And because of that, here's our Netflix open, fully open, clearly, right? So because of that, I'm going to show you, you don't even need to download any kind of application for this because it's just great that way. No thanks. And there's two different things that I can recommend that I have been testing out myself. So one of them would be pstream.mov. Now, when you go in here, it opens up something that looks relatively similar to Netflix. Everything here works, but when you try to play something, I would recommend first time actually getting the plugin that it will tell you to get. So let's say we're going to open this up. So we have used the default or basically get an extension for it. The extension will allow you to have a bit faster and more options for picking repositories where these video or movies or TV shows are pulled from. And also they will be buffering much quicker. So obviously that's very beneficial to you. But you can kind of skip it. Like I said, this will pose some kind of problems. For instance, buffering sometimes might be yucky and very slow. So you can see this right now. So it's going to go through different ones. Usually with the plugin, it does this much quicker and painlessly. So let's see. Oh, there we go. It's just, you can see it skipped through both of them. We couldn't find that. Okay, great. So I guess there is a good reason to have that plugin. Now, I'm not exactly sure how that works, but I did test it out with it and without it, and can tell you that with it, it works much better. Let's see what else we have here that I could try to show. That's odd. Well, if something isn't working, we have another one. I think it's like this. Not sure if I remember the name correctly, but it looks like I do. We're going to close this. And now this one, obviously, you can see it opens up additional tabs, but let's see if this one will load. Stop. Ah, and you can see this one has actually found something. Again, I believe this one also had a plugin that I can install to make it better, but there we go. Now this looks like actually a cam version, yeah. Well, the movie already actually exists normally, so whatever it found it, not the best kind of option right here. So let's maybe quickly, again, maybe AdBlock would be great right here. Let's see, let's maybe try TV shows. You see this doesn't have a cam version, or at least it shouldn't, so let's see how that goes. So this is going to be great for movies. Now, I tried a bunch of different options for this, and these ones, at least on my PC, seem to work pretty damn good, specifically the P-Stream. Oh, there we go, look at that, it's playing. And it's obviously redirecting to a new tab every time you freaking click on the screen. Getting a little bit annoying, but yep, this is pretty good. So, that's one. For Spotify kind of purposes, you can use something, or you can search for Revanced. This will allow you to get YouTube, for instance, YouTube Music and Spotify and other ones. Honestly, YouTube version of it will be freaking fantastic as it blocks ads on videos, which kind of blocks whatever profit I will be making from videos like this. But hey, it's not me making profit here, it's my boss. So great. So that will be, you know, beneficial to you. Less ads, less time wasted. You get straight to your content. And on top of that, it allows you to do a background playback, so you can lock your device and do other things without having YouTube open. So fantastic. And for music, it does the same thing, so you can check it out. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Welcome. In front of me is a OnePlus Pad Go, and today I will show you how you can go through the setup process of this device. Now, apart from the setup, I do want to talk about also, once we get there, about some privacy and other things associated with the setup. So if you're not interested in that, I'm going to mention when I'm going to talk about it, so you can just kind of skip over. And anyway, to get started, we're going to begin by just clicking on the arrow. That's the only thing we can do here, and then finding our desired language from the list. Now, for me, it already selected English, which is great. That's the language that I want to use. Obviously, I have many more in the list. On the next page, we can choose our region, and we have basically every region that you might think of in here. So I'm going to find mine. There we go, Poland. And in here, I would actually recommend selecting a region that is part of European Union, and not for the the fact that you might be from here or might not be, but just because European Union has much better consumer rights. So at times when they decide to change something that would benefit you as a consumer, if a company is forced into basically complying with this change, and if it's detrimental to their profits, you can be probably sure that they're going to only change it where they're forced to do so, which would be, in this case, European Union. And anything outside of that, like UK or US, would basically continue to operate as they did before, aka basically anti-consumer way. So that's one of the reasons I recommend changing it here. And I also don't recommend changing it to something like UK, though this could be very wrong in a way, like the logic here. But considering UK is not very, I don't even know how to call it, very pro-free speech, even though they claim they have it, and they also want to have access, like back access to, for instance, iOS devices that we know of, without needing to go through the legal proper ways about it, just so, creepy cunts can always, just access whatever data you have on your device without even you knowing about it. So in a way, you're considered in UK at this point as a criminal unless proven innocent, and you can be proven innocent by anyone that has any kind of power by them just accessing all your data on your device without any kind of legal need to get any subpoena for this or anything like that, like you would expect it to be. And this is kind of coming from this logic coming from the part where UK tried to get Apple to give them back access to iOS, and Apple refused. That's why we know about it. But if you're, a creepy little spy-oriented cunts that want to basically remove the privacy altogether, and some company basically goes in and tells you, no, at that point, what is your next best decision right here? Because I would presume, okay, cool, Apple, then you're not going to be selling phones in UK, and UK is a big part of sales for Apple. So obviously, Apple might say that they're, pro privacy and security, but when it comes down to making money, they're definitely, first of all, pro money. And if that's gonna, impact them, then you can be sure as shit that they're gonna go back on that privacy in favor of profit. And in this case, if they would agree to do this, they would probably be obligated by with a non-disclosure to never talk about it, because God forbid that your device isn't actually secure. And Android is even less secure. Android is definitely pro-profit, so we can be sure as shit that this device has literally no privacy. So that's why I recommend changing it to something like outside of UK, though it might not matter at all. So this is kind of like a tinfoil approach right here. And you know what? I look at it in a way that it doesn't change anything for the device, so I might as well try it with the hopes that, it gives me a little bit privacy. And for people that are one of those, idiots that will say, if you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to worry about, that's all and great. So why are the politicians that come up with these laws are the ones that are excluded from them? Do they have something to hide? How come you don't go after those? So I just value privacy. That's all I care about, really. It's my device, and they can piss off from my data unless they go through legal means to obtain it, through court or a judge. So anyway, moving on, we have legal information. We have things like user agreement, privacy policy, and data security. Good one. Anyway, user agreement and privacy policy have a few details, while the data security has the most benign load of bullshit right here. Data encryption is enabled by default on this device. You can erase all data by resetting to factory settings. Cool. It's like saying that, you know what, your house is locked, but not telling you who has the spare keys to it. Great that my data is protected and I can remove it by resetting it, but who has access to it? I have access, definitely, because it's on my device and whatever. But again, going back to UK, that doesn't change the fact that maybe UK has also keys to it and to my data and can willy-nilly view it whenever they want. So this means absolutely fuck all. So cool, let's move on. Oh, by the way, and I also want to point out that we're pressing next, not accept. Therefore, we actually haven't accepted those terms of service or use or data privacy or security, whatever the shit that was. So that's something to keep in mind. Legally, you have not agreed to anything. Just because it's there, next doesn't mean agree, as far as my English comprehension goes. Anyway, here we have set up using another device. So if you have another device, just bring mine. Let's see, you will get this. So what I recommend doing is this: cancel, and not bothering with this bullshit. Now, the reason I don't recommend utilizing this is because it's basically based on Google. And Google is absolutely garbage when it comes down to moving your data. And the device itself actually comes with a much better way of achieving this. So I'm going to show you this at the end of the video, as I do need to first actually finish up the setup to show you the application for this. But to explain this one, the Google one, why I don't recommend it, so you have a little bit of knowledge about it for the future reference. This allows you to move over your Google account from other device to here, and alongside of that Google account that gets moved, the device will pull everything that is associated with the cloud of that account. So if you store your photos on the cloud, those will get pulled into this device. Same thing goes for applications. Whatever application you have downloaded from Play Store will be re-downloaded on this device. Now keep in mind what I'm saying, re-downloaded. I'm not saying it's going to get migrated here or backed up and restored. These phones, or this maybe this process, what it does is basically prioritizes data gathering in favor of then restoring it. Now, any kind of data that is, for instance, outside of Google. So as an example, when it comes down to applications, if you've downloaded application from GitHub, as an example, you have physically that application on the other device, but that application will not be touched by Google whatsoever, because Google's logic is, if it didn't come from Play Store, it's not our problem. Not my job, not my problem. So obviously for something that is supposedly migrating your applications, it does a piss poor job of doing so, because it doesn't actually migrate the applications. And also this same method can be used to back up your device, which same thing goes for backing up in this way with applications. Photos as well. If the photos exceed the limit of your Google Drive, which I believe is 15 gigabytes, yeah, those are getting left behind. You can deal with that shit yourself, because Google surely won't unless you pay them money. So, like I said, it's absolutely horrendous, and it's not even a good migration. So we're going to skip it. Now, next page we have connect to Wi-Fi network, which is a completely optional step, and you can actually skip it, which I will be doing. I don't need network. Next, unlocking method, we have password and face recognition. The second one, face recognition, is a biometric. Now, biometrics aren't 100% reliable, so the device will actually force you to select PIN, pattern, or password, which is the three options under the password option right here. In order, so when face recognition fails to unlock the device, you can always safely unlock it using PIN, pattern, or password. Now, I will be selecting only screen lock, and I'll be choosing pattern. And we're gonna import your lock screen password cannot be retrieved. Cool. Okay, continue. So we're gonna draw it, repeat it, and it's set. So now we can go to the next page. And here is the portion that I was going to talk about in terms of privacy and security. Now, here it might be a little bit harder to kind of display this if you want to backtest this yourself, but I do want to still kind of mention this, and you can also do this kind of test on a phone, which would be more accommodating for this kind of reasoning that I'm going to give you here. So I have several different things in here. We have location, scanning, and sending user diagnostic data, as well as some filler bullshit right here, install updates and apps, which I'm going to talk at the end about. But in terms of location, it basically allows the device to be located through GPS or Wi-Fi. So logically thinking, if you turn that off, your device should automatically be basically off the grid. It cannot be located because you turned off location, right? Well, this is kind of lying by omission, as those are the two methods that your device is being located. There's many more that your device is being constantly tracked with. Also, another thing in here that gets automatically toggled off with the location is the allow scanning. So it allows the device to scan for Wi-Fi networks and Bluetooth signals. Now, by turning this off, or basically both of these, your device can no longer look for other signals. It doesn't really stop the device from other devices from looking for your signal. So in terms of location, that's one of the ways that it can be done. As cool that you're not being located through GPS or Wi-Fi, and cool that your device isn't looking for these mentioned things, but other devices are not doing the same thing. These devices are looking for you, knowing what your device is, what the email or serial number of it is, relaying that information further. So these basically mean nothing at this point. And lastly, we have send user and diagnostic data, which automatically, by turning that off, if your device relays info of your email or something like a serial number of this device, obviously that is user data. It's your device, so it's your data. Whatever it's on here, it's yours. And if other devices can recognize your device, what it is exactly, or any kind of metric on it, like for instance the brand of it, or the serial number or model, or whatever else, this is data that shouldn't be being accessed because of this toggle being off, but I'm pretty sure it is. This is something that you can't easily check, I would say, or at least I don't know any way to do so. But when it comes down to phones, with all of these options, one of the other things that on the phones you would also, I would be mentioning is, for instance, connecting to cell tower. Because, for instance, with all of these, technically, your device shouldn't be located, you shouldn't be connecting to anything, and it shouldn't be sending any information, right? I mean, we all turned all of this off. Now, if you read more into it, it doesn't really state that, but by the description or by the title of it, it would imply that. So, in any case, with that being said, even when you in a phone don't have a SIM card or not connected to Wi-Fi, you can pick it up, dial 911, and the call will go through. Someone will pick up, and they will also know where you are roughly located, as the cell tower that the device connects without you even knowing is relaying your information. Or if it's not even relaying your information, the cell tower definitely is. So it might not be as accurate as, for instance, GPS, but it's still going to be in the vicinity of a cell tower. So it still is pretty accurate, I would say. And lastly is the install updates and apps, which just gives you a little bit of a filler that you can basically uninstall, install updates, and manage applications. Big whoop. Now, the bullshit kind of thing here is the fact that it never mentions OTA updates, and you probably don't even know what that is. Maybe you've heard like this term a couple times, but you probably never really heard what it actually does. So OTA updates is the bullshit process that is running on every device in the background, and you can view it actually with some kind of additional application that just allows you to view processes instead of applications. So that process is responsible for forcing onto your device things that you might not want always. So typically this is used for, I believe, security patches. So when there's some kind of vulnerability that gets patched for Android, it will get pushed to your device through those means. So you can turn off your system updates so you don't get newer Androids or anything like that. No application updates or anything along those lines. But even when everything in terms of updates is turned off that you can find in settings, OTA updates will still function and still will be updating your device, and it will never be even notifying you that it's updating, downloading, or installing anything on your phone. So you're never actually notified about this, and you never can see it or check it. And you might have already probably sometimes experienced this effect where your device application, for instance, something like Play Store, starts to look different from one day to another, even though your phone has never updated said application nor the Android on it, on your device. And yet the application itself changes the way it looks, how everything in there is arranged. Now that was done through OTA updates in this case. And I'm mentioning this because there was another thing that was going to happen. Google themselves went back on it partially, But to give you context for this, Google in 2025 announced that they're going to be solving the malware application problem. And instead of solving it on their Play Store, where their applications are, they decided to solve it in third-party market, where you can install applications from unknown sources. And they were going to solve it in the most amazing way. And no, that wouldn't be through anti-malware or services that would be scanning applications to see if it has a virus. It would have been through blocking all third-party application installations unless the developer of the application pays the ransom to Google for Google to give him the ability to sign the application so people can install it. Excuse me, what the shit? So basically Google decided that they're gonna prevent any kind of freedom on your device unless developers that have deliberately went behind Google, so give you a better experience that is outside of them. Google's like, whoa, you can't have that. Are you crazy? We want money, so you will either pay us or you can go piss off. And that was as a solution to malware applications. Now, you might be thinking, were they solving the malware problem? Because malware applications still can get signed as long as they pay the ransom. Where is the Play Store being fixed from this problem? All unanswered info. Now, because of the outrage that people had, rightfully so, Google has went back on it partially, and what they're planning to implement will be the partial kind of annoyance of installing third-party applications. I know that, for instance, Samsung, which I daily drive, has already implemented themselves something like that. So they block the installation of third-party application, which you can turn off this toggle, but unlike unknown sources, which when you try to install an application, it would pop up you with a little window, and you could just press it to go to the settings and disable this. The one that Samsung, for instance, has is on top of unknown sources and doesn't redirect you so you can turn it off. You need to know what it is called, and you need to find it in the settings yourself to disable it. And then you also need to disable unknown sources. So I presume when Google implements this finally, and it gets pushed through the OTA updates, onto your device, it will probably work something similar to what Samsung does, which means that you will need to know the name of the settings to turn it off. And who knows, you might be needing to turn it off every single time you try to install an application, as they will try to make it as annoying as possible, I presume. So now with that went over, let's move on. And here we have getting your tablet ready, cool. And we have recommended services, so you can go over these. See if you want them or not, and from there we're just gonna go to the next page, and we have user experience programs. This is basically just a windy way of saying that OnePlus, in this case I believe, wants to gather your data to improve the experience of a device. Now you paid for this device, so they're gonna be improving it if they like it or not, or they're just gonna stop getting sales. So we can just disagree to this. It's not in your interest to give them data on anything for them to monetize and make quotation mark better user experience improvements. It's on them. It's not your job. Your job was to buy this device and pay them money if you wanted it, which you did. Anything outside of that, they can be paying for that data that they want, as you'd paid for their device. So if it wasn't as it's supposed to be from the beginning, then what the hell did you buy? Now moving on, we have navigation, and we have buttons and gestures. We have two modes right here with, I think, buttons. Yep, has the option to flip where the back button is, so you can go from right to left side. While gestures here doesn't have anything. Now gestures and buttons, I believe both of them, have additional options that you can access in the settings, which allow you to, for instance, increase or decrease the back gesture from the sides sensitivity, disable things like the assistant that you do from the corner swipes, and also enable the circle to search feature, which is done by holding the guide bar, and possibly, which I haven't checked, hide the guide bar, which automatically also gets rid of the circle to search in this case if it's hidden. While button has, I believe, circle to search on the home button that you hold, and I think you can turn that off, and honestly that's all I remember that they had. Moving on, we are basically all set, but I still remember to show you the application that you want to use for moving over your data. And that application is on the second page, I believe. Nope. Where is it? Tools. Here? Nope. Oh, there it is. It's right here. Usually it's in Tools, but it looks like on a tablet. It's on the home screen on the first page, and it's called Clone Tablet. Now you can actually clone not only tablets. So as an example, if you have OnePlus, Vivo, Realme, or Oppo phone, also phone or tablet, you can use this same application that is on those devices. And on phones, on the other hand side, it's going to be named Clone Phone, not tablet, but it also allows you to basically connect these two devices together and move over all the data from that device to this one. And the reason I recommend this specific application in general for like cloning is because these applications give you a much more comprehensive way of managing your data on the other device, which allows you to move over things like call logs, messages, contacts, photos, all applications along with app data. So app data is basically the information that is saved on the device that you're using. And it's, for instance, something like if you open up an application and set it into dark mode, the application itself, because it has that setting, that's app data. And then when you move over that app along with its data, the dark mode option that you have selected will persist on the other device. So that's kind of what you get. And sometimes, at least I remember back in the day, app data would also include signed in credentials, so you wouldn't need to sign in again. But I think they went back on it as this was a little bit of a vulnerability, I would say. So anyway, that's going to be a much better way of going about it. And if you're moving data from old device to this one, you're always going to use the clone tablet, clone phone. And you can use this application on other brands, like for instance Samsung. You just need to download it from Play Store or App Store if you're using Apple. And it will work the same way. So it's a fantastic option for migrating all your data from one device to this one. So with this being all said, I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.